Alright guys, what's up? This is Adam with ND72. So today we got the e55 back in there. We're going to install those long tube headers. We're going to install the X pipe, the rest of the exhaust. I'm 99% sure going to cut out the resonator and weld up some pipes. I'm probably just going to go stock size piping. I'm not going to go all the way 3-inch just because it's what I hoot and Annie have in the garage. We're going to install those sweet motor mounts from East Coast Euro, which will make it so much easier once I got the headers and all that stuff out of the way. We'll do a couple of test runs, and also I'll show you a little thing I did with the ice take in the trunk, which is kind of like some people like it, some people don't. I'm cool with it just because it makes it easier to get groceries and all that stuff. And I know the cuts aren't perfect, but I have another one of those trunk liners, so I don't really care. But also, if you guys like the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button so I know I'm doing a good job, and hit that like button. And here we go. Alright guys, we got the 55 up on the lift to start knocking out the headers, the exhaust, motor mounts, and whatever else we get time for. Maybe we'll do the water pump too, but we're kind of fighting the rain. Alright, I'm going to do first a nice little cold start up, just so you can hear how it was stock. There's a quick little cold start, and yeah, the car was already running for a little bit. It's not a full cold start. I had to fire it up and then drive it in the garage. I let it get to temp, but we're gonna see how it sounds after we do all the headers and all the exhaust stuff. Hopefully it goes good. And today I got Stormy helping me out, enjoying some nice breakfast. So as you can see, I do have like straight up factory. I got some nice big old cats right there, more cats there, to the resonator. And it goes all the way out to factory mufflers and tips. So a lot of this stuff is going to be getting rid of. So that kit should be knocking out from here straight there is all going to be new. If I'm 99% sure, then I might delete this resonator afterwards. We'll see how it keeps looking. But shouldn't be that bad. Alright, so I already sprayed all the bolts except the ones going in the manifolds with PB Blast right now. And this exhaust is still effing hootin' Annie hot. So what it looks like, I got the bolt right there, 2 bolts right there that'll come off. That will come off. The mounting hardware, I already got the O2 sensors. Those are a 22, or you get the special O2 tool. And then I got some, let's see if this is a better angle. Right up there, and if it'll focus, you got 2 inverted Torx. So I'm just gonna start debolting stuff. And just, I got the fan running and try to let it cool down a little bit because it's still effing hot. And I ain't trying to burn myself, so I'm just going to debolt it and just try to pull from the manifold all the way back off the exhaust. And then just keep going from there. Alright, so I wasn't really filming removing bolts, but most of them come out pretty easily. It's a lot of PB blasts, but I wanted to give you a little fast tip that I always do. So you see how you got that O2 sensor? I've got a better angle a bit. But right up there for the primary cat ones, it's going to be right there. Just follow this line. Alright, instead of trying to get a wrench up there to break it loose, all I do is undo these and disconnect it right here. And then when I drop it down, I can take it off. So much easier than fighting it up there. So I'm going to take these off right now and then just keep going. Alright, got it all out. I had to actually cut the ends off because they were not coming right out. And that thing is hooting any heavy. But it's out. It's going to be all trash now. I got to still take those O2 sensors off. And then so it is down here now. So to do the motor mounts now, this should be effing easy because I can see them straight up right there. So we're gonna knock out the bolts for the manifold right there, then pull these motor mounts out, and then keep going. From East Coast Euro. I'm going to be using this tool for the top one. I've used this on multiple of my Mercedes and it works so good. It's such a lifesaver. So these are pretty effing simple to do. Where's my flashlight? Yeah. There's going to be a 13 right there. And then the other bolt is right up there. And then you're gonna also wanna support the engine a little bit to raise it up to get it out, but it's pretty simple. All right, so once you get the bolt out and everything, it slides right out. Bam. First motor mount, not bad. Yeah, when you look at the old to the new, my motor mounts weren't bad at all, so maybe let's keep them for spares just in case like I got another vehicle I might need them. But I had so much effing room up there, so I'm like, and I have the parts already, so I decided to knock it out. I recommend anyone, if you're gonna do headers, do your motor mounts while you're there, because it's so much shooting any easier. New mounts all in. They weren't bad, they were pretty easy to get in and out with no headers there. So I'm gonna drop the motor down a little bit. I still gotta go get new gaskets, so I might mock everything up and then start knocking things out. Here's the comparison of the two. So here's the stock manifolds, which measure out to, let's see if I can even get a good measurement on camera. About an inch and a half roughly, and then these are like an inch and a quarter. And you just see how much difference this is compared to factory. The factory, you got like a nice cat there, and then it goes to a crossover pipe there. Pretty nice. And even the exhaust on this is, what is this? 2.5. And then this should be 3 inches right there. So it has this little pipe that I might cut off because it drops down to go into the factory area. But pretty nice. Yeah, this is one of the pieces I had to cut off from factory. So yeah, it's like 2.5-inch piping from the factory. And then that one's 3-inch. Mine's out where it drops down to go into the factory pieces. So if I kill that resonator, I just cut, bam, bam, and then weld right on it. Pretty nice. All right, so we're ready to put the new headers on. So what I did is I put these in the vise, and I got the nuts that were stuck on there off the studs. All of them look pretty good, so I'm gonna reuse them, but I did buy new gaskets. So I'm just gonna start threading these in, and hopefully that'll make it easier to put the header on. All right, so we got the headers in. They're just hand tight right now. I don't know if you can see them down there. And the fancy new motor mounts down there. The top ones are pretty easy to get to with the nuts. Can you even see that?
Barely. There you go.
There you go. I'm gonna show you a little trick of how to actually get the driver's side in. I'll show you a little trick of how to get the driver's side in because it kicked my butt about like 20, it probably wasn't like an hour. Until once we found out one trick of just swinging the motor, locked right up in there. Oh, another thing. Don't let someone let go of the headers while they're holding them, or they might fall on your head. So I'm gonna just tighten these up and I'll show you that trick down there. All right, so the little trick to be able to get them in that I found is you unloosen the motor mounts and then the trans mount, and then you just take a piece of wood, put it right over here, and you bend, and you'll shift the whole motor like that way over, and then you'll be able to get this side header in. And it helps out a hootenanny a lot. Okay, at this point, I will not stress how much it is easier when you put that piece of wood and bend it. And I only found out after we were fighting it, after one of my buddies was like, hey, I think I seen someone else do this trick. So I think it was Legit Street Cars who he did that trick. I'll put a link to his video below of him installing the same headers on the car, and it helped out night and hootenanny day. So please, before you fight with them, just put it in there, knock that trick right out. All right, back to the video. All right, so also what I did is the resonator, I wanted to delete it, so I went and did a resonator delete. I just built these myself, so it's not the perfect F and weld, but it does it. And it's just basically straight to delete that resonator, drop some weight in to make it a little bit cleaner. So, not bad. Not too bad at all. We'll do a nice little fire up. I'll probably fire it up, drive it, maybe like one day to work and back, and then come back under here and test and check all the bolts and everything like that. But not bad. Not bad at all. we got the car warmed up. I only got a few percent of battery left, so we're gonna do a quick little like 20 pull, and we'll see what happens. Another thing we did was, I gotta glue that piece back in, but man, it is so much cleaner now down here. And then I got my little water. Ooh, look at it go. Flowing. So that's how you make the bigger 7.5 gallon fit. You cut an effing hole, but still I think it looks pretty clean. And I got room for all my groceries and all my other hair products. Alright guys, hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And then next, we got a couple more parts coming for the E55. I actually talked to VTech. They're redoing the tune for me. He's going to, if you always notice, I have a check engine light. So he's going to tune that out because of your charge tune that I had on the car. We're not going to go into this and that, but they were telling me they couldn't do this, they couldn't do that. It is what it is. So VTech, he's done my SLK, and he does, when I say great customer service, perfect. So I got another video come up of showing how we did that. We're going to go do some test hits on that. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I'm going to put links to the motor mounts, the headers down there, and a link to that one video with that one little trick. And have a great day, guys. See you later. Oh, the Sharpie. Oh.